I feel like that is a card that is required to be in the deck list for you to see those explosive 5-check turn.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's valid. That's valid. Oh, because then you're gonna swing Imperial, stand, swing Imperial, you're gonna option card into the dragon mode, put out the 2 guys, Imperial, swing, or Paildramon, swings. I keep saying Imperial. Paildramon, swing, Imperial, put them out, Paildramon, swing.
Yeah, you could go infinite.
Yeah. Hey, like Locke said, if you have it.
If you have it.
Imperial players always have it.
If you have it, though.
Speaking of Imperial players always having it, we see the Davis and Ken turn 1.
Turn 1. It's
and
exactly
also,
what you want to see.
In his camera, I feel like he did it on purpose. The Whataburger tent is there.
Yeah. So remember, I was late. Ooh, hard play the Kumamon. Now, this isn't a terrible situation to be in. This isn't necessarily indicative of a brick. This might mean that we don't have the tamer we want to see, but if you are expecting that maybe your opponent isn't going to pull out and automatically have the full line in their hand, which is fair, then this Kumamon can attack, still get its Evo going next turn. Looks like we are going to take that Tommy-Himi. But we could still have a Korikakumon check. We could still have a Daipenmon going up the line and setting up a Hexblock. A Hexblock is not going to do a dang thing against this deck. Let's be real. There's 2 Davis Ken on the board. But there's a world where things are okay.
Well, I feel like Davis and Ken absolutely messes up Hexablock. Wow.
Yeah, it shreds the whole strat.
Did Ukomon just live? Oh, that jamming?
It sure did. That is a teeny tiny baby Wormmon.
Well, it had jamming too, right? Is the Pokemon?
Is that a Pokemon down there?
It looks like it is.
It might be. Yeah. I think it didn't need the jamming to survive.
Well,
but it had jamming.
Is Ukomon 2?
Ukomon's 2.
Why is Ukomon 2? Doesn't it do enough?
It does plenty. They could have made it 1. That said, it would have been a buff for me if they made that guy 1.
Is that Dragon Mode? No, that's not the Dragon Mode you're talking about. Wait.
No, that is the broken Dragon Mode that most people have nightmares about. The one that says,
if you do something,
actually I aced.
If you do something, I'm doing something.
Yeah. Oh, you wanted to play a Digimon by effect or evolve by effect with your training, perhaps? I will now evolve into Imperial Dramon Fighter Mode and
K2,
bottom deck your life savings.
K2's going so fast. What's happening? There are 3 guys on the board. He's going to evolve one of them into XV. Or, okay, he goes Sting first. Mm-hmm. Now he goes XV on the other side. Then he declares
he's going Sting first for the lore, you know?
Whoa, what's he doing?
He just wants to swing. Is he swinging over the Uko?
No, he's not, because he's about to get aced. Oh, whoa.
Maybe, he doesn't have the Pyodramon. After all of this, he doesn't have the Pyodramon. He's swinging to get the extra draw.
Oh, he has it now.
Or he's digging. He's still digging. He's going to hard play the rookie now. Check this. Hard play the rookie.
Well, it's not his turn anymore. Oh, yes, it is, because
he tapped his Davis Ken's
early. I see.
He's going to play the Davis to search for it.
If Pyodramon was the next card, and there's 2 of them.
He can grab 2 of them, though. He says, I'm going to take these 2. I'm going to use them later. Now
he goes end of turn.
Gain some. Well, he does end his turn. He doesn't gain that much memory. He played Davis.
That's fine. It's still crazy.
It's still crazy. You do.
Oh, I see what you were trying to tell me. You were telling me that he was just going to play the rookie and do that.
Yes. And then get end of turn DNA.
That Daipenmon is gonna send back what? I need to get this Anubismon off the screen.
Anubismon? Who is he? Hardly know him.
Alright, let's see here. Let's do a little one of these. Alright, Diapomon is back. Diapomon's going to delete something with no sources, so that Vmon is going to be gone if he goes into it. I have no idea how to say this name.
Which one?
Erox?
Diapomon?
No, the person that just followed me. Thank you for following. I think it's Erox GP. Erox. I'm going to go Erox. No. Eherox. Am I saying a curse word? Oh my gosh. Anyway. Ehiro XGP. That's actually a baller name. That is a
Elemental Hero.
Oh, see, Ryan, I should have let you read it. Would you? You would not. Yeah. You would not have read that Elemental Hero, would you?
I would have read it as E-Hero, but it is Elemental Hero for sure. That's what
a Hero XGP. I like a hero. Anyway, thank you for following. All right, so
we have seen Hexplow come down.
Hexplow.
The question is, why?
Whoa.
Oh, it stripped all the sources. Okay.
All but one of those sources.
But Bruce knows that there's another pail in hand. So as long as we've got the line, we're going to strip all the sources on the Hexplow, and that dude's vanilla.
Ryan, are you familiar with an anime called Outlaw Star?
Nope.
Me neither. But that's cool. Yeah. My friend neighbor over there, he knows Elemental Hero. I've watched it, but not a lot. Well, he's not swinging with jamming, isn't it? Oh, he can't. Hexball.
Yeah, Hexball's out, so he's got to go into.
He goes into bad pail. The bottom deck the thing and strips all the sources. And
hold on. Let's not get involved in the propaganda here. This is not a bad Pyldramon. There's just one that's maybe a little more overtuned than the other. But I remember when this was the good Pyldramon to draw, aka the only one that you ran.
I mean, you're not wrong per se.
You're like an old man.
Wait, what happened? Why did Hexplow go?
He swung over it because Hexplow has Ice Clad, and it had one source. So Hexplowmon was a little weak.
I think we're seeing K2 special. Is it happening?
I mean, Evo rookie play Davis Ken, next turn play a second Davis Ken is basically K2 special. Look at what's happening here.
He has so many good cards in his hand, he can't figure out which one to go over.
Did he Hexplower?
He just I thought I knew every card in his deck. I'm gonna be sick.
He's Hexplowed the Hexplower. Ooh, I do know Cowboy Bebop. Big fan of Cowboy Bebop. Not aware of Outlaw Star, but maybe I'll give it a shot if it's in the same vein. There we go, Bruce pulling out the Gomamon. Going to be able to strip a source, gain that unblockable.
Hey, this song is crazy. What is this? The end credits.
Thing is, Hexplow is on board. Hexplow being on board means we can't Evo Kuma swing do Kuma evolution stuff. Because it's a win attacking effect and we can't suspend our Digimon.
Can he strip more sources though?
Yeah, exactly. We've got to get rid of these sources.
So he
but every way I can think of costs
swing first.
Yeah.
Wow. He's got to evolve.
So we're going to Evo Kumamon here.
Strips 2, that's the same amount of sources. So can he swing now?
Which means it still can't swing.
He can't even declare swing?
No, he can't suspend.
Yeah, but Greymon X needs to be limited, right?
I think it should be a 0.
You don't want to see me do well, Ryan. That's all this is.
You've got other cards you can play.
No, I don't.
That card.
No, I don't.
That card is a problem guy.
He has nowhere to get anywhere. And those and no matter what he does, Kevin has 2 Davis and Ken.
Yeah, that's the real kick in the pants.
And he has a deck of cards for his hand.
Not only does he have that, but we know that he has the crazy overtune pile Digimon in hand because he searched 2 of them and specifically did not go into that one this turn.
Death X comes
Hard play Death X Mon.
But Iodramon was... Never mind. Deleted. Okay. Now, here's the thing. If K2 does something crazy this turn, I'm going to say his hands are off screen, he cheated. I'm playing. Let's see what he does.
Oh, does the Gomamon stripped the top source? The Gomamon stripped the top source, so he de-digivolved from a level 6 into a level 4. And Death X-Mon cleared the board. I was wondering how the heck he cleared it. De-digivolving a level 6. Gomamon stripped source from the top.
So you're telling me Bruce is cracked? Is that what I'm...
Bruce is cracked!
Is that what I'm hearing?
Bruce is cracked.
Is this game 1? This isn't game 1.
No.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
No. Maybe?
No, I thought we saw them shuffling between games. Nope, this is game 1 for sure. Unless it's not. It's been a long night for me. It's been a long night for me, and I'm ready for a snack and and bedtime.
This can't be game 1.
I think this is game 1. I think that we saw the start of rookie Davis Ken, and I don't think we've seen any other starts. No! This is... No, yeah, this is game 1. I think this is game 1.
Paladin moded. Whoa! What's happening now? I'm so invested. He's gonna swing. He's gonna bottom deck the Death X. No, he's gonna bottom the Kuma.
Now that seems like a silly thing to do first. Why wouldn't you swing and bottom deck the Death X first? I don't think it matters. I think that he has game here.
You know, if that was game 1, that was a K2 14-minute game 1. Have you ever seen anybody take 14 minutes to, like, make K2 take 14 minutes in a game 1? Bruce is cracked!
That might be the longest game I've ever seen K2 play.
Hey, this is some good Digimon, all right? Like, K2 had to go way out of flow. You know what I mean? I feel like he has like a very normal game plan. I feel like he has a very normal game plan that he sticks to. He is such a game flow player. That's not a diss at all. He's such a game flow. Boom, 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 I'm doing this. He had to go left, right, upside down, and he had to jump through all kinds of hoops. That's the normal person saying. He had to jump through all kinds of hoops to get that game 1 win.
Yeah, it was not as straightforward as he would have liked, but he still did manage to get there at the end of the day in a roundabout way.
Who do you think's going to start this game?
If I'm Bruce, I'm going first.
So you can Uko?
So you can set up your little tamers and do your little initial game setup. You need to get those tamers out as fast as you can, so you can start to get those Kumas out, so you can start to do those evolutions.
Back in BT7, back in BT7 when it was Hybrid Wars, I guess you did always want to go first, right? You always wanted that JP. I always wanted that JP down first.
I think in that era, people wanted to go second, but that was pre-Mulligan, and people wanted memory to slam their tamers. But I don't know if that's even right anymore. I don't know. We were learning.
There's the Uko for 1.
The game was young. Uko for 1 feels great. Uko for 1 feels great. Getting past one back, not as great. But you know there's no Davis Ken. So we're definitely not swinging with Ukomon, right? We leave the Ukomon up.
We have seen Bruce play, what, 3 games on stream?
Mm-hmm.
He has bottom deck Grab Crush twice.
Yeah. Don't swing!
Gosh, if that would have been Davis Ken. If that would have been Davis and Ken, I feel like
hitting Davis Ken there is game losing, and he's never going to remove that Uko. You could keep searching. You can keep searching. Here he plays the Tommy.
New Tommy? What is new to? Okay, I'll
start at main by discarding a hybrid or 10 warriors, gain 1 memory. And then the inheritable, I don't remember, has something to do with when attacking, trash some sources, and then if they have no sources, draw a card, I think. I don't know how many sources.
That's not the... I was about to put it.
The main thing is he generates memory for you like crazy. Because it's the same effect as Koichi.
Trash the bottom Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon, then if it has no Digivolution cards, draw 1.
Gotcha. So some weird in-between of Sora Joe and Upamon. You remember Upamon back in the day when that was the best egg for like 3 whole sets?
Yes.
I miss that guy. Nowadays...
Oh, you're talking about Blue. Oh, I do remember this guy. Oh my god. Get this off my screen. I don't want to look at this.
Nowadays,
you
people wouldn't think
with
twice.
That game. Or with that card.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes the Pale.
Here he comes.
Gains just 1 memory from that. Good Pale.
Swing that guy. Swing restand.
Swing again.
Then another in there.
And then option card. Oh, not going to be the option card. We haven't seen the option card. This is such a blessed match.
Ooh, but we are still going to be able to restand by stunning one of the Tommy Himis, giving him a little taste of his own medicine. This is what it feels like to be frozen. Now let's see, with this tall stack, what can Bruce do?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he has 5 sources.
Bruce has gotta start removing some of those sources.
So let's see here. This is when attacking, trash the bottom. So you can go into Kumamon. Kumamon's gonna get rid of 1, right? Kumamon's gonna get rid of 2. So that's
we'll get rid of 2. So
3 that he can get rid of. He can get rid of 3 of those sources.
Now the question is, what does that do for him?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Because here goes the Kumamon.
Here he comes. Get rid of those 2.
Oh, is this a 2 bottom? It is the 2 bottom. Okay. Now the Tommy, when he attacks, he gets to pick. And he's definitely gonna pick that card that says something about partition. Oh no, it's just trash the bottom. He doesn't get to pick.
Well, partition's already not live anymore because we've stripped the level 4. Or level 4s from the sources.
Are there not 2 level? Or is that Wormmon? That's Wormmon.
It's a Wormmon at the bottom, but now they're all gone because Tommy Himi came to play.
Oh, and he has the Zudo ready to. He has the Zudo ready to ace.
But here's the thing. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Play the Zudo, Bruce. Play the Zudo and give him a memory boost for 3.
No. Don't make me put the card up, please. Please don't. I don't want to have to put it on the screen. Bruce.
I think you should put up that dragon mode.
Bruce.
When your opponent would digivolve by effect, which counter is an effect, you could digivolve into a fighter mode. So you just let that swing through. You're going to have to Zudomon on your own turn.
Oh, you let it through?
Paying memory for it.
He's trying to figure out what the heck he's supposed to do right now.
It's definitely Evo into Zudo, right?
Well, no. It's because it's still
Oh, still K2's turn.
K2's turn. Yeah, and he's just choking them at 1.
Play the Sting, set at 1.
Where is the? I bet at least one of those securities is Davis and Ken, and Bruce is gonna swing into it, and the game's gonna end.
That'd be pretty sad. The thing is with this fighter mode, or with this dragon mode sitting here, you know that he was presenting the fighter mode. So even on your turn, you can't do silly fun effects. You kind of just have to get rid of it. But the thing is, by setting up this level 4 and choking to 1, we've set up this scenario where... Ooh. Okay, Bruce has some really cool plays that he can make. If we have a Daipenmon and a Zudo Ace in hand, we can swing when attacking, Evo by effect into the Daipenmon. After we gain a memory off of the Tommy, right? So we're sitting at 2 memory. Evo into the Daipenmon for 2. When Digivolving, delete the Stingmon. Then K2 has the option to Ace in response because the attack happened and because the effect happened. And we have the ability to, go for our little super duper fighter mode. But then you could hard play Zudo, strip the source, bounce it back to hand, gain all that memory back. We could be playing a wild game here. I feel like if we got those two. Now what I don't know... Okay, so we're not going to use the Tommy Himi effect. That means we're going to pass turn here. We don't... Okay, so swinging. No effect to evolve when attacking. And it looks like... Is Kumamon 5k? Does it survive that check?
Kumamon's got to be 5k. It's Kumamon. Come on, man.
Kumamon's a little baby boy.
He's 5k.
Kumamon's a young little baby boy. Is the other Kumamon 4k?
The first Kumamon is 4k.
I remember there being a little baby boy 4k Kumamon.
But now I'm kind of thinking that all of those first ones weren't there... That might be crazy. Hold on.
I think Kumamon's just a little baby boy.
Only 4k. No, Lanamon. The first Lanamon was 4k. And the promos. The promo Aguni and Lobo, they're 4Ks. That's what I was thinking of. All right, what are we doing?
We've got, it looks like...
Magnamon just blocked. We're about to evolve, though. There's the dragon mode. Or fighter mode, sorry. There's the fighter mode. I get it.
Because this fighter mode only bottom deck suspended guys. So we had to bait the block. The thing is, if you don't block with that, you just get to hard play the Sting, end of turn, evolve, gain the memory back, and you have Pyeldramons. So no matter what, that's kind of lose-lose for Bruce. But now, because of the block, we're able to bottom deck both of those guys with the fighter mode. I think you should pull up the fighter mode because this fighter mode is not the ace. A lot of people are only playing the ace right now. I believe this is BT12 fighter mode, if I'm not much mistaken. But this guy just bounces some...
I'm here. The one that you just said that the dragon mode that's on... Whoops. The fighter mode. I keep doing that. The fighter mode that's on board, you said, is BT...
BT12, I believe.
Yes, that does look correct. Oh my goodness, there are so many alt arts of Imperial cards. Yep. This is the... I bet it's the finalist version of this.
Oh, you know Kevin Kim stays blinged up.
Yes. We've seen a bunch of max rarity stuff today. We had Antics on stream at first. Also, Olu, his deck is on the way to max rarity.
Bruce is blinged out of his mind. got a lot of high rarity cards here.
He does.
Looks like Zudo is going to bounce that fighter mode back to hand.
When's somebody going to do something? They keep choking each other. Oh, you know what? The Davison Kings have not showed up yet. If he draws it here, he slams it down and just starts chuckling. He's looking in his hand like, where are my cards? There's probably 2 of them in security. He needs to choke. If he doesn't choke Bruce at 1, he probably loses this turn. So,
even if he does, I think there's a strong possibility that, yeah, you just play that card, for sure.
Yeah, you definitely do.
But there's a strong possibility that Bruce just has 2 hybrids and pitches 1 to gain 1 memory off of Tommy.
Oh, you're so right. But
now,
he hasn't done that yet.
He's got to see it. He hasn't done it yet, so he might be a little svelte on the hybrids. Might not have a ton.
There it is.
But he does pitch the die pen.
There it is. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but it looks like we're going to... Oh. Well, he's got to swing. He's got to swing last with that Zudo, because the Zudo's going to die in security and pass back turn.
You don't want to risk the Zudo swing, but also evoing first, setting yourself to 0 memory. There is a world where Hammer Spark makes an ugly appearance.
This would be crazy. Hammer Spark to lose a game at the final table? Isn't that crazy?
It's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed game, but we do see the potential for game on board. We do see the memory for Bruce to get there, and presumably the hybrid representing lethal. We just have to swing through the security and hope that nothing stands between you and that final swing for game. Will it be a Hammer Spark or an Ice Wall, 2 very commonly played cards in Imperial here? The first check looks like it's the Davison Ken that you knew was in there.
Knew it was there.
Knew it was in there because it certainly wasn't in the rest of the deck.
Now he has to evolve, or he's got to go up.
He could risk the Zudo here, but I think the playing around the most likely scenario, I think, is evoing into the hybrid first and saying, I am playing around any big Digimon.
What's this going to do?
We don't have any hybrids? We don't want to try? We're going to evo into the Hexplow to bottom deck one of the Davis Ken, but we still have the other Davis Ken. We're going to play out the Tamer, or play off the Tamer, our Wormmon, who's going to go digging in the trash for this evolution. And that
I get it. Here just I get it, but man,
you immediately get that memory boost off of stripping the source of the Zudomon. So here's Pyeldramon. We're going to tap. It's the old one, but it doesn't matter. We're tapping that Davis and Ken. We're going to take that source out of here, and we're going to overflow gain 3 more memory.
Yeah, and then he could just swing and swing because he's got jamming.
4 memories. 3 memory, yeah, and then swing, restand,
and game.
Swing for game.
Crazy.
Yeah, we couldn't find the hybrid. Drew's looking at the next couple of cards like, where's my hybrid? Where's my spark? Nothing.
Do we think he didn't have that hybrid? Surely he just didn't have the hybrid.
I mean, I think he didn't have the hybrid and he was hoping to draw it off the Wanyamon. But you had to dig for it. The thing is, it's not just any hybrid. He had to have specifically Kumamon, and he'd already evoed into, I think, 2 of them that game. Because Cory Kakumon evos for 3 over Tommy. And Taipanmon evos for 3, given the right conditions. But it's only Kumamon. Only Kumamon can evo for 2 in that scenario.